We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Pokemon HeartGold. So it's been a while. Last we left off, we beat Whitney here in Goldenrod City. I'm right outside. I've been trying to fiddle around with Melon DS. It and OBS don't want to cooperate very well, because before I was using an older emulator. I don't remember. I think it's Desmume, however you pronounce it. It was probably one of the first DS emulators. Hopefully the Nintendo ninjas don't come for me, because I'm just outing myself right in the beginning of the video. But before I had a nice, I mean, I wouldn't call it nice, it was kind of shoddily put together still image of Lapras, one of the official artwork pieces from the second gen, just chilling down in the bottom corner. But now we have to kind of roll with the two black screens until I get it figured out. But I figured I just want to record at least one video of HeartGold, because I've been jonesing to play for a while. So we're gonna head out past Goldenrod. I may not look it, but I'm pretty good at mechanics. Do you want to know how to listen to the radio? No, we already know how to do that. Was I being a backseat driver? A little bit. Now we're on Route 35. We're gonna hop into some battles. There is a couple Pokemon of note. Oh, actually, I forgot to go somewhere. So we're gonna battle this girl, and then we're gonna go back to HeartGold, or to Goldenrod City. There's too many golds going on. Wow, Tentacle, I wish that you knew a water move, because it would have made my life very easy against the Vulpix. Before we head back, though, I will talk about the couple Pokemon on this route. If we use the move Headbutt on trees, there is one Pokemon honestly, I wasn't considering it at all, and then I was looking ahead, like, oh, what do I got to do for this episode, just to kind of give myself a reminder of where we're at. Oh boy, this could end badly for us. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. I don't know, Rock Smash? Please just kill me so I can switch Quilava out. We're gonna... I'm gonna try to catch an Execute. I cannot talk today. I've only done one video. Usually that only happens to me if I'm just like pumping out the videos, and I haven't done that in a long time. But we're gonna try to catch an Execute because I've never used one, and so I'm kind of interested in doing that. Because at first I chose Melon DS because it has the ability to trade if you open multiple instances of the emulator, and it can do like Platinum to HeartGold. It can do fucking Diamond to Soul Silver. It doesn't matter. Like it's like a functioning DS really when it comes to trading. So I got excited at the prospect of being able to use Trade Evolution Pokemon, because I know originally when I started the series out, I was doing Desmume, so it couldn't do that. So then I was like, ooh, maybe I'll catch an Abra, because during my run through of all the games recently, I was playing most of them on my Steam Deck. So you really just keep bouncing between the two of us. So I was playing them on my Steam Deck, so then I would take the file off of there, put it on my computer, and do any trades on Melon, because I'm not using Melon on my Steam Deck, stupidly. I don't know. I did, I set up EmuDeck and stuff really before it was its own standalone app. It was kind of just like a fucking batch file, or whatever it was in the beginning. So now I'm scared to touch anything, and things are starting to break on it, so I might have to start updating it. Or else, I don't know. I'm thinking about just doing like a larger SD card, or micro SD card. So we had to go to the flower shop. Not to change the subject or anything. Apparently there's an odd tree on Route 36. They say it dances when you water it. Oh, that's a plain badge from Goldenrod Gym. Did you defeat Whitney? Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there? I'll let you use this squirt bottle for a while then. Oh, never mind. Keep it. Hogan obtained the squirt bottle. Oh, also, I think fucking Hulk Hogan died between the last time we recorded and now, so... I mean, he's had his moments. But for some reason, he became the namesake of every trainer I ever play as in these games. I think because Andrew, my friend, when we were playing Emerald, I don't know how we came up with naming him Hogan, but it's really stuck with me ever since then. Also, I was hanging out with him the other day, learned that he's never played the sequels of Black and White, which, in my honest opinion, like they're close to my favorites. They're not my favorite Pokemon games, but they are the objectively best Pokemon games. So I told him, do whatever you need to do to be able to play them. You are fucking missing out. So I'm hoping that he does go and play them. I don't have any burn heal, and I don't really want to run all the way back. I guess I'll run back, because I can talk about... Abra is also on that route up ahead. So that was one I was considering, but if we're going to go with Execute, I am not going to have 2 Psychic types. I did that when I played Platinum, because I used Alakazam, because I was like, ooh, shiny new toy, I've never used a fucking Alakazam before. And then also, it was like, literally the end game, and I was like, I don't have a fucking sixth team member. Cannot speak today. So then I just defaulted and went with Bronzong, because he's just so great. Steel Psychic is such a great type, I feel like. I don't know, I could be wildly wrong, and some competitive Pokemon player could be like, well, actually, that fucking type sucks. And I'm like, well, I love Bronzong, so lick my balls. I don't know where we're going in this fucking video, but we are definitely going places. And then last but not least on this route, I wish I was like Chugga Conroy and had some sick bios popping up, because I'm not talking about everybody that's on this route. Like, it's a lot of Caterpies and Weedles and garbage Pokemon. I don't think you can really do much against Sandshrew. Oddish? Maybe you can come out and do something? I don't know if you know Absorb. What is that Pokeball that you're in? Where did you come from? I don't even remember catching an Oddish. Absorb. But Ditto is on this route. So if you are looking to do some Pokemon breeding, if that's your thing, I've never gotten too heavy into it. I just kind of play the game. And then once I'm done, I'm done. This is the route for you to catch Ditto. But I don't think you unlock breeding. Or no, you already have breeding at this point, because it's before Goldenrod. So that's perfect. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I have played HeartGold. I ran through Soul Silver during my self-imposed challenge of trying to beat all the games. These battles are going to take forever. But I've tried to throughout all of the games. I made it to White 2, and then Ghost of Yote came out. I've talked about this on Animal Crossing. Ghost of Yote came out, so I kind of dropped off. It was just all about that. But then, just recently, I didn't go back to White 2, because I've played them a million times, and I like how I'm like, oh, fucking Andrew, he needs to play the sequels to Black and White. What is he doing? I've ran through them, especially recently. Like, that was like the most recent game I've played outside of this and just running through them all again. Very nice. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. What am I trying to say here? Okay, hopefully Oddish can just kind of one-man army this team. I don't know where I was going with that, so we're moving on. This is already a mess. I think I even forgot to mention what I was thinking when I hit, like, start record. Literally, I was like, we're just gonna have to, like, Bill O'Reilly this. Like, I'm just gonna have to, fuck it, we're doing it live. If I remember, put that in the video before I even start talking. Just, like, open the video. Fuck it, we'll do it live! Because, oh boy. I fear for our lives here. Bellsprout, I'm wasting this whole... I'm gonna join you back later. Alright, we're back. I battled a couple of these trainers off screen. I finished battling him, did these two campers. And Tentacool learned Bubble Beam, so these two guys are gonna be a little bit easier now that He's got a better attacking move. One of these is a fire-type trainer. This one is a juggler, so he, I think, does a lot of electricity? I could be wrong. I don't know, but a level 2 Voltorb, might as well have just thrown the Pokeball out there. No Pokemon in it. Because we're going to make quick work with that. But I'm very glad to have a Water-type move finally on Tentacool. Also, no one ever sent in any names for Tentacool. So, the contest, if you want to call it that, is still very much open. It is yours to win. Go ahead and comment down below what you think Tentacool should be named. I won't venture too far off from Goldenrod in hopes that I can name Tentacool. And also, if I don't catch an Execute, I still can't talk after taking a break. Go ahead and leave a name for Execute as well, because I don't want to have to think. I obviously can't even speak, let alone think. All I can do is mash the A button. I'm sure it's being picked up by the microphone. I've only recorded one episode of Animal Crossing today, and then now this is my second video because I fought with OBS for like an hour trying to get the background working. Never got it working, obviously, like I said earlier. I'm gonna have to watch like a megaton of videos tomorrow while I'm at work explaining OBS to me, because I don't know, it used to just kind of work, and I remember like while I took that 5-minute break to battle some trainers off screen, I remember that I was using an old version of OBS before it became like Streamlabs or whatever. I don't know. They've made it super complicated. I don't stream. I don't know how any of that works. I'm unk. I'm 29, man. In like 20 days or something. I don't know. Whenever the 29th is my birthday, and as of recording this, it's the 11th. So I'm at the end of my road here. I gotta switch out, or we're gonna die. Oh, never mind. That was a clutch critical. But I might have to run back and heal. Because the whole point of up ahead is a fire-type trainer. You're the best. Give me your fucking phone number. And that's this whole game. I loved my team that I used for Soul Silver because it literally probably was my favorite team I've ever used in a Pokemon game. I mean, minus... Well, no, there was a couple temporary team members that I'm remembering. I'm like, no, they didn't stick around. Because I was using a Pidgeot for a while, and Pidgeot's alright. I would have probably used Spearow, or Fearow, the final evolution, had I not just used it in Fire Red, like 3 days before. Because I was playing most of the games on like double speed, because obviously I was playing them on my Steam Deck, and RetroArch allows for speed up, whatever you would call that, fast forward. So that made marathoning them a lot easier. I don't think I could have done it without that, especially the fucking DS games. They make it even harder. And I was going back and forth of whether I should do regular Emerald or if I should do Emerald Sea Glass, which is like a fan demake. I wouldn't even call it a demake because it had a lot of quality of life stuff. And it incorporates the physical special split. It's got fairy types. It's just kind of in the style, like Gen 2 art style. But it's phenomenal if you haven't played it. I got about halfway through it on my vacation, which was like mid-run through all the games. So I was like totally into Pokemon. I was like, oh my god, I gotta keep playing. So I downloaded Sea Glass and played it on the plane. I've talked about that, I think, on the newest Animal Crossing. Check it out if you haven't. New Horizons. We're finally doing it. But my team, if I remember it right, it was Heracross, Mamoswine, Feraligatr, Dragonite. I'm missing somebody. I was using an Espeon for a while, and then I stopped. And then I was also using, like I said, Pidgeot was a temporary team member. I don't remember. There was somebody else that was like really good. If I remember in post, I'll bring it up, because I posted about it on my Twitter and on the community posts. I don't know, still don't know if they'll show up like in a sub box. Like I never check my subscriptions box because I'm subscribed to so many channels. Like it's like a hellscape to try to find anything in there. So I just like let the fucking the algorithm take the wheel, and if it doesn't show up on my homepage, I pretty much don't watch it. which means I've probably missed out on a lot of great creators that I follow. I've probably missed out on a lot of videos over time, but YouTube should get better at the subscription box. I don't know, make it easier to navigate, because especially if you follow sports stuff, like the NBA and the NFL just like fucking dump videos every single day. This is like daily highlights, so pretty much just gets overtaken by those. And I used to watch highlights like every single morning when I would have time, and now I feel like I wake up so early, like I don't even bother watching the previous night's highlights. Also, the Cavs are so horrible anymore that I'm like totally disenfranchised with them. Even though I did go out to the bar and watch the fucking game yesterday against the Timberwolves, they looked pretty good. Definitely better than the other night against the Wolves, which I was like half watching. I was just totally engrossed on something on my phone. I was probably just scrolling on TikTok or something, honestly. But every time I'd look up, like, things would be fine, things would be like close, and then all of a sudden the third quarter hit, and they were down like 20, and I was like, well, I'm checking out. Continued to scroll on my phone for a while. Then it was like time to feed my cat, so I got up and I was dishing out, and then all of a sudden I heard that, like, I kept the TV on, didn't turn it off. Insert fucking the Kendrick Lamar face meme. I hope everybody knows what I'm talking about there, or else I just sound stupid. But all of a sudden I heard like they were down like 4, and I was like, oh, okay, when did we come back? How did that happen? So I'm gonna try to catch Execute off screen, because we are running a little over on time. I'll go anywhere if bug Pokemon appear there. I mean, not that I really have a time limit. Do you guys remember when YouTube used to have a time limit? Bugcatcher Arnie. But there's probably people that don't remember that YouTube used to have a time limit. It used to be 10 minutes, if I'm remembering right. I just remember that people would be like, I'm coming up on the time limit. I mean, I remember making videos when there was still a time limit, because my phone would just like, or like, you'd try to upload a video that was too long and it would just like cut it off. Like, it would just be like, no, you're done. This is the length of the video. And then they raised the time limit, and then they kept raising it, and then now I think it's like uncapped. It might be like 24 hours or something, because I've seen like asinine length videos, like a 16-hour retrospective on the history of the toaster. Like, people, there literally is content for everything. YouTube is probably one of the greatest inventions of mankind, and so long as you have an internet connection, like, it's totally free. Pretty much you need an ad blocker though. I would not. I try not to watch YouTube unless I have an ad blocker, so usually I don't watch too much of it on my phone, because I'm just using the base app. Like, I'm not paying for YouTube Premium, even though people are always like, it's a great deal. Like, I don't know why more people don't pay for it. I have no interest in paying for it, and I have everything set up on this account, and this account is technically, it's a legacy account because I made it before the advent of Google Plus. Back when they would like require you to like have a Gmail with your account and everything. Like, this was pre all that. I did not mean to. I thought you were just gonna be like, hey, I found this on the ground, do you want it? I didn't think you were an actual trainer. Alan, we are so fucked. Shout out to Smiling Friends, and fucking, it's so great. Alright, this should take you out, and then we will go battle the tree that is standing in the way of, what is it? Uniting Goldenrod and Azalea? Isn't that the first big town? I don't know when Tentacool evolves, but I feel as if we're getting close. Watch it just start evolving. Okay. I was like, I feel like it's like in the 20s. I could be wildly like wrong here. I've never used Tentacool in my life, as common as it is. He finds good items from what I'm remembering. I feel like I just watched Chugga's playthrough of, or I am watching Chugga's playthrough actually. Shout out to Chugga Conroy. Everybody go watch his playthrough. It's much better than mine. I wouldn't be doing LPs without Chugga Conroy, and still to this day wouldn't be doing LPs if it wasn't for Chugga Conroy. So let's battle this tree real quick. There's an odd tree. Use the squirt bottle? Yes. Hogan used the squirt bottle. The odd tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The odd tree attacked! This is the only instance that you can catch a Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo. I don't know what is wrong with me today. I cannot talk. And despite looking like a grass type, is in fact a rock type. So we're just going to go for it. I saved beforehand because I would like to catch this. I think I only have like one Pokeball though. Ooh, okay, that was really close. So pretty much, if I kill it, I kill it. I mean, it's not really that great of a Pokemon, personally, I feel like. I have 2 Pokeballs, and it doesn't have the best catch rate, so we'll see. Wow, I talked that thing up, and I made it look like a bitch, so never mind. Watch it not even, like, I swear to God, its catch rate is not that high, so it's sometimes stressful. Although it always pretends to be a tree, its composition appears more similar to rock than vegetation. Alright, so now the path is cleared. That was fun. I want to give you this for entertaining me. The berry pots. I never do anything with berries. It's a great thing to do. I feel like I just from watching Chugga, like he's so into the berries. You can pretty much break the game, essentially. Just unlimited healing items and status healers. But I never do anything with that. With the berry pots, you can grow any berry from any region with no worries. That's right, I'll give you some berries too. Berry pots won't do any good without berries. I mean, it's nice to get these berries because orange berries are pretty good, especially early in the game. Pecha berries, I think poison is Pecha berries. To go back to Goldenrod, are you heading for Ecruteak? Then you should go north here. See you around. We are actually going to head towards Azalea, and I'm going to heal. And then probably we're going to be done for now. Might record another episode, though. I'm trying to get like a nice backlog. I've had so much time this weekend with my fiance Shelly's been out of town, so I've just been left to my own devices, watching Cavs and playing some games. So we're going to heal. And then, well, actually, I'll just heal off screen. I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. Thank you for joining me back on this bumpy Pokemon journey. But I am convinced that we're going to beat this one. I know Emerald, I've kind of fell off, never went back to it. But I really would like to beat this one, or at least get to the Johto Championship. We don't have to do Kanto. Gotta move my cat out of the way, he was sitting on my lap. We don't have to do Kanto if we so choose to. I would like to at least, I don't want to say 100% the game, because that's pretty astronomical to do that. I've never 100%ed a Pokemon game. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time.